Good morning from Spain. Oh my goodness. I know I did not at any point in time announce that I'm going live. This is a test, of course, because I really want to figure out if it's working so that we can go live tonight. Just in case anybody is coming in here, I'm going to talk a little bit about what happened last night. We're not going to be on long, but this gives me an opportunity to test the system as well as get off the echo, as well as see if everybody can hear me, eventually possibly on the replay as well. Sorry for any background noise that you might be hearing. It's all, low budget production here today. Anyway, so everything was looking good. I was behind the scenes. I was there for approximately 10 minutes ahead of time, which I normally like to do, because I like to do a little bit of a dry run with regards to what screens am I pulling up first. Once you get into the groove, everything works out a little bit easier. However, my test drive went perfectly. I went to hit the live button, and then I have to pretty much say, watch the countdown, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, Sharon, we're up and running. I hope you can hear me. I'm going to see if I can cancel out some of the background noise. What a nightmare, I can tell you. How are you feeling? I just saw your email because I didn't want anybody to feel left out, but how are you feeling, girl? I'm not going to push the issue. I can't be on very, very long, but I did want to come up. I wanted to set the event for tonight, and I wanted to make sure that we are able to stream and not have any issues. I'm telling you, I woke up yesterday morning and just for a moment there, I thought, oh, hello, Friday the 13th, don't drop any orchids. I didn't drop any orchids. Everything was quite coolio. I had a fabulous day, as a matter of fact. Oh, I see what's going on here. There we go. That has to be on mute. It looks like it, Sharon, son, you're here with me. It looks like it. I don't have an email from Restream saying what went wrong, which was kind of weird because normally, because I have the chat still ongoing for 24 hours, they allowed me to keep the chat going. But I don't have an email, so I just thought, you know what? I'm going to set up a studio. I'm going to set up the stream. I'm going to hit the live button, do a blind run, and it just connected without any issues whatsoever. And yesterday, it just didn't connect, even though it said I was streaming. My software was telling me I was streaming, and I had to cancel my stream in order to then go live again. I had no chance of canceling the stream because the end stream button wasn't showing. So for 2 hours, I was in the background. Well, Robbie Robinson helped me out in a way. He was right there with me all the time. And I have to say that I was messing with the tech. At least I had somebody there. It was massive support, even though I didn't know it at the time. Yeah, and I thought so too, Sharon. I thought so as well, because I am connected by cable. Finally, again, my landlord came through after 4 months. So I'm connected by cable to avoid sound issues. However, I also thought, dang, it's that. So what I did while I was typing on the laptop to keep you guys, informed what was going on in my background, I pulled out the cable, put the Wi-Fi on, and connected to my daughter's Wi-Fi, which I've been using in the past. And it wasn't doing anything. And because I was freaking out that I was relying on this very unreliable cable, And this morning, I'm just going to go, okay, I'm going to pretend exactly like I did what I did yesterday. Put the cable in, switch the Wi-Fi off. This is going to be exactly the same. And here we are. It's working. Now, it wasn't the cable, apparently, because while I was with the tech, we tried all different things. They couldn't see that I was supposedly live at their end with the servers and everything. They couldn't see it. They said that I was offline. So I sent them screenshots of everything I was seeing, and they said that they've never seen anything like it. And that is the story of my life. When something happens, it's always, oh, I've never heard that happen before. Yeah, well, guess what? There's a first time for everything. So I'm doing exactly the same, and it connected straight away. And boy, here you are. You can see there's no thumbnail, no nothing. But I did want to give an explanation, and even though I did a community post, just a profound apology to everybody. I had such a good day yesterday, Sharon's son. I cannot tell you. And I was so happy about the live stream going live. I was on time. Everything worked like clockwork. And then the afterthought was what I thought in the morning. It's Friday the 13th, because otherwise I can't figure it out. And the fact that there's silence from the technicians, they probably just thought, pretty much the same thing. And it was so sweet. They allowed me to open a separate account. They did everything in their power to try and get me back online. They said, open a separate account with a separate email. We'll give you all the privileges and see if you can go live with that account. So I did all that. Same thing. Oh my goodness. With the streaming service, yeah. And then they also routed me to a server in London. They gave me an internet connection to London because maybe their server in Madrid was messing up. Not even that worked. Oh goodness. And the guy, first I had Becca. So Becca, if you ever watch this back, I doubt it, but first I had Becca and she was very, very sweet. And then I was trying it with the second account, and when the same thing happened again, I went back to online chat, and then I had Richard. Hi, Richard, if you ever see this. Even Richard said he is not going to give up until he's figured the problem out. So when he told me to clear cache and all that business, and then gave me the server in London, when that didn't work, he said, look, I'm so sorry. I do have to put this on the ticket. And then he said, at least there's somebody else having the same issue, because we've already got a ticket open with the same issue. And I said, yeah, that's me on my other account, on my primary account. And, oh, shame. I bet he's just as frustrated. I could see that he was like, I'm not letting this go. This is annoying me. And I'm like, yeah, you and me both. Oh, yeah, I'm back. I'm definitely back. And I'm here. Let me see. You're sore. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess you timed it in such a way that your weekend is for recovery, I suppose. Anyway, oh my goodness. We're back up and running, so I'm happy I can set the event. And then of course, I sent an email because I saw Julie's son was in the chat, so I sent an email to her. I could do what we did on New Year's Eve. Chat all day long, or was it New Year's Eve? Whenever it was, I could do that behind the scenes. They were so forthcoming, because it's difficult to explain something when the software is telling you you're not live, so it helped to have the second account where I could show him with screenshots what was going on. That was so much fun, I tell you. So Robbie stayed, Julie came up as well, and we just had a chinwag about, a lot of other things as well, kind of to calm me down. But when the adrenaline left my body, I was shook. I was really shook at the moment of trying to sort things out and get a stream going. It was just go, go, go. But I was shook. And then it took me a while, even, afterwards, I had like a real, like I needed some hot chocolate to make sure that I settle, It was terrible. I felt, like I said in my comments in the community post, I felt like a can that had been kicked down the road, bruised, scratched, dented. It was terrible. No, but I know, Sharon. I just wanted you to know that the option was there. I wasn't expecting anybody else to jump on, and I didn't want to make it a late night because I knew I had to be up early, not only to possibly troubleshoot this issue, which, yay, I don't have to, but also today is one of the last days I think I can put the orchids outside, because the weather's going to get very, very, very cold, that my orchids won't even have a warm pocket on the patio in the coming week. So actually tomorrow is my last day, so I really wanted to maximize on that and get them out. So I'm waiting for the temperatures to balance out, that they don't come in from a warmer environment and then get into the shock cold. Besides, I have filming to, oh, sorry for that. I have filming to do. But yeah, I am so glad this is working. Anyway, so I've just made this quick title here so that people will be able to come back and look at it. All righty. Well, at least it's working. We got Dendrobium baryotum. Svika Sade, good morning. It's good to see you. Thank you for jumping on. Thank you for writing the test stream. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, can you just send me 50% of that? 50%. I'm not greedy. I just want 50% of those temperatures. Thank you. At night. So while you're awake, you don't need to send it to me. I appreciate that you came on, Svika Sade. This is to see if the streaming software has worked itself. Hey, Sandra, it's worked. I know. Oh, I know. I'm so happy. Sorry, I've got my pre-coffee voice, but it wasn't letting me go. I had to see what's going on, and happily, luckily, I'm on my primary account, and yeah, it's working. Oh boy, I tell you, excuse me, that was me, coffee, talking, laughing, relief, all in one. So yeah, we're going to be setting up an event for tonight. I am going to go and do the inorganic live stream tonight, and wow, if Trish-san hears this Orchid, Trish's Orchid Life, I did send you an email about being a guest. I have not forgotten that in the early day. How am I this morning? I still feel dented, Fernanda. Good morning to you. I feel dented. I feel a little bit, I'm embarrassed. It's awkward. My confidence has taken a hit. I was feeling relatively confident about and the reliability of the software. It's taken a hit and I feel terrible. So, okay, I see. That's okay. I hope it'll come. Maybe it'll come here, Sharon, honestly. But as from Monday, days of 13 degrees and 6 at night. Oh boy. Brr. We'll be doing a lot of walking, Sharon. We'll be taking the camera out and do walkies. But yeah, I feel a lot better now, but obviously I'm a little bit hesitant to say, yay, happy days. I will set the event for the live tonight. And of course, guests are welcome, but under these circumstances, I am so glad that Trish wasn't a guest last night. And I hope that for the next live tonight, that she forgives me if I have a guest. Then I would prefer to make sure that the live stream is actually up and running and we don't have another repeat of yesterday. So Trish, the offer stands. We are going to do this, but I'm hoping that things go more smoothly because it is embarrassing AF. Oh my goodness. Oh well. How is everybody else? I know that Sharon is dealing with recovery from somebody checking out her smile, making her more beautiful. Svika, and I hope that you are having a good day already. I know, and you know what? The annoying thing is you just don't know why. So of course you're thinking Friday the 13th, but after such a fabulous day, it's very, very rare that I can say I've had a great day. That, so many things have to fall into place for me to say, consider a day great. And yesterday it was up until 2130 my time. And it just came all like, karma said, no, we're not going to give it to you. I'm like, oh, thanks. Welcome back to my world. Good to know that, Sandra. I'm very happy. I hope that you're staying nice and warm and your Saturday has started out fabulously. Mine has. We're we're up and running. Yeah, yes, and it's gonna get worse, no? I mean, if it's gonna get very, very cold down here, and I say it in, relations to what we consider cold, 13 degrees during the day is cold here, and 6 at night, yeah. My lowest has been 5, but my days would go up to 19. Hey, Patricia. Things are good. A light at the end of the tunnel. I'm glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. Maybe not in winter, Sharon, no. Although Bavaria is beautiful in winter. Oh, especially if you go down really south into the Alps, Garmisch, Füssen, Oberstdorf, all those places. Yeah, I'm fine. I tell you, next week I've already got all my wrappings and strappings ready. I'm going to be walking around like the Michelin woman. I'll be sweeping the floor with my duvet. That'll be me. On Monday, I'm going shopping for hot chocolate. I might get a little bottle of brandy as well because, dang, just to put some brandy into the hot chocolate so it hits the spot. Oh, burr, you see? 10 degrees. At least I've got 13. I'm waiting for it to go to 15, and then the orchids are going outside. Svika says it's rainy day, and you found a leak from... Oh, Svika. Oh, dear. Sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah, that's not a good thing, and I hope that the leak can be found, because water has its ways. Where you think it's dripping is not where the leak actually is. Go with the snow. Yeah. Oh, it is gorgeous in Bavaria during the winter. Just pretty. And it's a crisp, dry winter, and the snow sparkles like diamonds and everything. It's just pretty. But I would say go like January or February to get snow. Normally, from my past experiences, the Christmas, New Year's season didn't have much snow, but that could have changed. But Germany in summer is beautiful as well. It's very, very humid. I used to think that 18 degrees in Germany was worse than 30 degrees here on the Costa del Sol because the humidity was super, super high. And it was like sweltering, but beautiful out in the beer gardens and everything. Yes, it is hard to find a leak, Svika. Oh my God. Hang on a second. I've got the door. Can you just, guys, hold on. Somebody's at the door on a Saturday. Jeez. Pónmelo aquí en la ventana aquella y se lo regalo. Muchas gracias por venir un sábado. Agradezco mucho. Estoy en una conferencia, pero quería saber si necesito mover mi coche. Okay. Gracias. Good morning, Desiree. It's good to see you. Oh, guess what? So my New Year's resolution was to clamp down here with the circumstances and the conditions that I've been dealing with for the past 2 years. And which I hate to do. I'm not a confrontational person, but, side note, nothing to do with orchids. Somebody has come to fix the carport because the woodworms have chewed through the wood. And 2 years ago, I sent some images to my landlord and said, I need this to be done unless you're well insured, because this is a danger to life and property. So I hope that you're insured, because this thing is going to come down. Okay, 2 years ago, sturdy pillars, whatever. So my New Year's resolution, not that I make any, but I thought I've got to do something about this. And I emailed him, gave him a deadline. He missed the deadline. I emailed him a week later. My point was every Monday I'm going to fire him an email copy to my counsel. And the second email was, so since I haven't heard from you, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. I will be charging you, including my time, my nerves, and the mental strain that you've put me through in the past 2 years, and blah, blah, blah. Now, classic landlord, on a Saturday, I've got people now fixing the carport, and of course, they will need me to move the car eventually. No notice, no communication. They just sort of rang the bell and said, here we are. So what am I going to do about that? You know, just tell them, no, not today. Please come back on a working day. It's my weekend too. Not that it is. My weekend is every day. My work day is every day, whatever. It's just one big mishmash, you know. But that is just so classic. Imagine if I hadn't been here. Just a thought, you know, it's Saturday. What if I was out and about? Anyway, you know, exactly, Sharon. Why does it have to always escalate to a point when the basic things are needed? Like even the west side, you know, my grow space, I need a new terrace door. That was something that was established 2 years ago when my landlord asked me, he wants to invest €1,000 in the property, seeing not much has been done for a long time. Where do I see the biggest need for €1,000? And I said, definitely the terrace door on the west side of the house because decay, decline, and since then nothing. So that's on the list as well, and I'm ready to call a contractor and start with, you know, with quotes. Not that I want it done now, but you know, June I want to be ready to go, stuff like that. So yeah, but why? And then there's no communication, and here they are. So, you know, they're great guys. Hi, good to see you. Thank you for doing that. You know, it's not them. It's not their fault that I didn't know they were coming. Could we have some electricity, please? I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just like, so here we are. Anyway, we can tick something off the list. Now I'm waiting to see what he's going to do about the terrace door because that's going to be something else. I'm still going to charge him for the nerves, though. I still am sick of it. Anyway, I told him about my electricity problems. I said, I will charge you for the nerves. And should it happen again, I will rent a property and you will be paying while this gets sorted out. Meanwhile, this year, it's been okay. And I've got my internet back up and running. It's now been running for 48 hours. Trust me that last night I thought, bloody HE double hockey sticks. I just thought, no, it's this thing, but it wasn't. It wasn't, because I'm exactly with the same setup as I did last night. So, anywho, you guys, I so appreciate that you came in, that we could do this test run together. Clearly, I can't take my orchids out just yet, but what I have to do is move my car, my precious, precious car, so that they can get the pillars done and the woodworms don't do more of a number on the structure. I suppose we can tick 2 boxes today. Shall we take it and look at it positively? We tick 2 boxes, okay? So thank you so much for being here. Fingers crossed that no gremlins appear between now and 12:30 a.m. my time. We are going to go and do the inorganic media, and of course it's interactive, and make sure if you're here, if you want to come up, let's talk about it. I'm all for it, and I think that after today, maybe you can hear the noise going. So there goes my filming. You can't win. You can't win. Anyway, so yeah, if anybody wants to come up, you know, as far as I'm concerned, if everything works out, I'd probably stay up until 5, 6 a.m. on Sunday. I don't know. I'll probably be so buzzed if this works tonight, but I'm so glad that you've been here. Hey, Julie, son, good afternoon. Yep, first thing with my coffee, I had to see if there was any changes with the software, and we are up and running on the primary account. It's so good to see you, Julie. Thank you so much for jumping on. We had a backstream chit chat while I was answering community posts, trying to deal with a technician. Oh, it was so cool. I had some cheerleaders here keeping me company. Otherwise, my brain would have probably exploded. So I'm going to cut this short. Okay, that's fine, Sandra. So thank you, but thank you so much for hopping on this morning. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna cut it short, gonna love and leave you. Clearly, plans have changed again today, and I'll hopefully check in tonight, and then we can get one more thing ticked off the list. Have a beautiful, fabulous day, evening, and heal, Sharon, heal. Take care, everybody. Be safe, hey? Bye.